Hey guys, the Super Review Show for an episode of Rock Talk. The show I break down albums that have anniversaries or the album's just that great. Definitely check out this artist, no matter when. Here we are in the summer of 2025. Today I'm discussing and breaking down and talking about Electric Light Orchestra's Out of the Blue. We did a career retrospectives episode on it. Go check it out on our YouTube channel where we did about a 35, maybe 45-minute discussion on this album in particular. The ELO's best album. Hands down their best album. Mike might disagree with me from career perspectives, but that's okay. This is a really great album. Easily my favorite ELO album, but definitely one of my favorite albums of the 70s, truthfully. It was just with different strings arrangement and songs like Turn to Stone, It's Over, Sweet Talking Woman. Sweet Talking Woman is awesome. Across the Border, Night and deeper cuts like Night in the City, Starlight, Jungle, Believe Me Now, Stepping Out, Standing in the Rain, Big Wheels, Summer and Lightning, and obviously the $1 billion Spotify streaming song with Mr. Blue Sky, Sweet is the Night, The Whale, Birmingham Blues, Wild West Hero. This is from 1977. This album is awesome. I love this record. And if you listen to it from start to finish, you truly get an experience listening to this album from start to finish. It is one of the best. The Beatles, yes, the Beatles were the Beatles, of course, with strings and horns and incorporating different sounds into rock and roll. It wasn't just harmonies like the Beach Boys or the Beatles did. It was strings. And Jeff Lynne, of course, just gone on record and said, and even John Lennon, when he was alive, he said the Electric Light Orchestra was the sons of Beatles. They were the Beatles after the Beatles. As far as maybe David Bowie to an extent too, but still. This record is awesome. Fantastic record. If you look at the cover too, it's the ELO spaceship is the album cover, and on the back, because everyone sees the cover on Spotify, but if you look on the back, it's them on the back. They're actually fixing the spaceship too. It's really cool. If you look on the back there, it's really awesome. And actually, my name is on the spaceship, believe it or not, on the bottom. I'll show you that right there, right down there. It says JTLA, and that is super cool. One of the things I love about this record is that it has some of the biggest hits off it, like Mr. Blue Sky, Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman. Mr. Blue Sky, Sweet Talking Woman, and Turn to Stone. Yeah, there's the big three off it. Wild West Hero was kind of a lesser hit. But still, and needless to say, though, it's still a solid album overall from the 70s. And truthfully, it incorporated a lot of other stuff into it, too. It wasn't just an album where, or songs like, the bigger hits off it were successful, but it incorporated strings in there, like stuff like Sweet Talking Woman has so many, musically speaking, change-ups in it. It is awesome. I love it. Aside from Mr. Blue Sky being the $1 billion streaming song that it is, I fear my head's just water, but this is one of my favorite albums of the 70s, and it really shines a light on how things can sound great still to this day, and recordings from the 70s in particular, especially this one right here, truly hold up to a modern generation of people. And even everyone loves Mr. Blue Sky, but try and get to know songs like Sweet Talking Woman or Turn to Stone or Stepping Out or Big Wheels, or maybe not The Whale, but Wild West Hero. There are some really, really, really great songs. And by the way, I cannot go finish this video without by saying that Jeff Lynne, he's alive. I saw ELO back in 2024 at Madison Square Garden. They were performing their last ever show in New York City there. And me and our friend Mike got to go, and we had a great time. But yeah, so needless to say, though, all of the songs are written, composed, all the drum parts, all the string parts, every single element of this record is composed by one man, Jeff Lynne from Electric Light Orchestra. Just a musical pioneer. When he dies, it's going to be a lot, because he made so much great music in the 70s. I mean, yes, they finished up their farewell tour across North America, I think it was October or November 2024 they finished it. But yeah, they're doing shows over in England now just to wrap up their tour forever at some festival. I forget what festival it is, but they were a fantastic show. I love the strings section. I love the different elements that they have in their music, like strings. I keep mentioning strings, of course, but the choirs, literally an orchestra. in a band. Back in the 70s, they couldn't do all of it, but they did a smaller, condensed version of string sections or drums or guitar parts. If you've never heard of ELO, I did a video about why you should listen to ELO. This band and this album in particular are fantastic to get into. Just some of the best overall to get into. I love it. But overall though, I think this is a fantastic record to listen to, especially now because Mr. Blue Skies reached 1 billion streams on Spotify. Stream the album if you don't have it on vinyl. Stream the album from start to finish if you can. You'll get a better overall experience listening to that record overall if you can. At least in my opinion, of course, because you know me, I'm all about experiences. So, but that's going to do it for this episode of Rock Talk. Thanks so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Remember to follow us on our social media pages as well, simply at The Super Review Show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. For all the episodes of Rock Talk, keep locked on The Super Review Show, the J-Man. It's off to rock. I'll see you guys later.